Top of the morning, traders. Today is Tuesday, the 24th of January. A new day, a new dollar. As always, guys, we're going to look back at yesterday's trades. We're going to look at today's trades, and we're also going to look at the important news for today as well. So buckle up. Before I start yesterday's trades, guys, three things. You know I have to do it. My editor is a crazy man. So first of all, guys, come and join the Discord channel. Yeah. Trades, ideas, knowledge, and we're making some exciting changes in terms of a VIP area as well. So come join that. Secondly, don't forget the live stream tomorrow, every Wednesday, 6:30 a.m. London GMT. It's your opportunity to come on and just ask as many questions as you like. I will answer them. And thirdly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we'll send you the details. Yeah, places are filling up quick, guys. We've only got a few places left. All right. So, yeah, if you're interested in any of these things, then come join us. And also, all the information is in the video description. Right. Enough of all that. Yesterday's trades. The first one was this, guys, euro against the Swiss franc. And we were looking to buy this pair. So this is the day chart. Remember this absolutely disgusting price action in here? Yeah, that was the hot dog price action. We named it yesterday. All right. So, yeah, price shot out of this horrible price action. Yeah, all this action in here. We had a winner and it was buyers. Okay. And buyers took it higher. All right. And then we've had this this bearish retrace back down to here. But then yesterday, guys, we had this bullish candle as well. So structurally, you know, we're still in an uptrend. If I zoom in now, just so you can see the candle we were looking to take buys from. And this green candle, guys, yeah, we were just looking to take buys off of this green candle back up to potentially this blue area here. And guys, regardless if you're in an uptrend or a downtrend, if you see a bullish green candle like this or a bearish red candle like this, do not look for buys or sells on those days. Yeah, if you get a bullish candle like this, only look for buys the next day. Yeah, if you get a bearish candle like this, only look for sells the next day. Almost regardless of price structure, regardless of anything else, that candlestick is taking price. This one's taking price lower. This one's taking price higher. Yeah, regardless of anything else. All right. So, yeah, again, pay attention to the candlesticks, guys. But like I say, we were just trying to take price back up to here. Let's take a look at the H1 now, guys. And it literally come down and hit my grey zone to the pip. Yeah, here. Yeah, it literally came down, hit the grey zone, and we got a bullish reaction in terms of this candle here. Okay. And, you know, and price has not exactly been trending hard. Yeah, price then just sort of messed around up here. Okay. So, although we had this bullish reaction, I didn't get in on this candle, guys, because of this wick. Because of this wick, and it didn't break the last high here. All right. So these are things I look out for, guys. These are things I teach you in the mentorship program. Yeah, I'm not interested. If it breaks this high, then perhaps I would have been interested, but I would have needed a bit of a retrace. Okay. But this candle on its own, yeah, I couldn't. This wick didn't break this high. So for me, guys, I didn't have a trade on this pair because ever since then, this high really hasn't been taken out. Price has just been, yeah, reacting sideways, really. But having said that, the grey zone was good and the direction was good. But yeah, no trade for me, guys, on this pair. If you maybe got in on this pair, guys, just to take a look at this day chart. Yeah, I think we can still take price potentially back up to this blue line. But again, I look for wicks, guys. Yeah, I've got a thing about wicks. Some people like Ferraris. Some people like fine dining. I like wicks. Yeah, I need to get out more. But yeah, this wick, I don't like it. Okay, but yeah, if you're still in this trade, you know, still potentially room up to here. But for me, no trade, guys. The one I did trade is this. It was pound against the Swiss franc. All right. And I still like this trade today. So what were we seeing? If we zoom out so we can see this a little bit better. So like euro pound, yeah, which is highly correlated with this pair, it's just been bouncing between these two grey zones, guys. Okay. All right. So, you know, the idea is to potentially trade it back up to this grey zone. All right, we're in a ranging market. But also, guys, if I zoom in a little bit, we're also in an uptrend, yeah, because price was coming down, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Yeah, just kept hitting this high and then eventually broke. Yeah, once it broke these highs, we are then in an uptrend. Price came down, used these highs, what was once resistance, become support, and price has bounced off of there ever since. And again, we've still got enough green candles here to take price back up to this level here. I would still be looking at this trade today, guys. I know we've had a bit of a doji. Yeah, but I'm still looking for buys for this pair. Okay. Let's look at the H1 now to see if we could, well, how I got in on this pair. Okay, so we had our grey zone mapped out. Yeah, this grey zone, because price has reacted here, 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 and here. And then price, sure enough, it's no coincidence, guys. If price reacts historically at an area, it will, you know, react in the future at that area. There's no guarantees, but, you know, we have to look for clues and look for places where we can enter. Okay, so this is what the grey zones are all about. All right, and as you can see, price reacted in our grey zone. So what made me enter, guys, was this candle first of all. So this, I know it's a bearish candle, but we had this huge wick on this candle, which was bigger than the body of the candle. All right. Again, got to think about wicks, guys. So yeah, we had a huge wick, bigger than the body of the candle, followed by this bullish green candle. All right. So these two candles combined allowed me to start looking for buys. Admittedly, guys, on this green candle, I don't like this wick. But because we've had this big wick followed by a bullish candle, yeah, these two candles combined allowed me to enter this pair. So I entered on the close of this candle, put my stop below here, okay, and then I took price back up to this last high here. Okay, I got a risk to reward of about 1:1.5. So yeah, nice trade. And I'm still in this trade for 20%. Remember, guys, I close my position. Well, not all of my position. I close 80% of my position up here. All right. So yeah, close 80% of my position here. I'm still in it for 20%. We'll see what price action does. Maybe it does this. Okay, and then I'll just take my stop and trail it up to here. All right, guys, but yeah, I would still be looking for buys for this pair. This is a better trade than Euro Swiss franc. The pound Swiss franc would be a better trade. So yeah, good trade. Well done us. We made some money on this pair. Next one, guys, was the euro against the pound. And I wanted to trade this one, but structure started to break. But anyway, let's start with the day chart. Again, so like pound Swiss franc, this is highly correlated to euro pound. And again, it's no surprise if they're correlated, they are both in a range. This is in a range. It's been just coming down from this grey zone, back up to this grey zone. And then it's been breaking down, okay, from this grey zone up here. We had to wait about 8 years for this to break down, but patience. You need patience, guys. You want to get in at the right price, not the early price. Very important. That is going on one of the t-shirts. Yeah, right price, not the early price. Okay, so that's what we're seeing, guys. And then also looking at the candles, yes, sellers. These wicks tell me sellers, and also yesterday's wick. Still tells me sellers are in control. This wick is larger than the body of this candle. All right, so still selling pressure. Yeah, there's selling pressure here. All right, so the idea was to come from our grey zone back down to one of these higher time frame targets. If we look at the H1 now, and like I said, I wanted to enter this, guys, but then it started to break structure. So if these highs here held, yeah, I was happy to trade it. But this candle here, yeah, this candle here, as you can see, the close of this candle broke these highs. So for me, the last H1 highs had been broken. And then as you can see, even this bearish reaction here, let me zoom into that, guys. You can see that a bit more clearly. Yeah, so this candle here broke these last H1 highs. Yeah, and even this next bearish candle didn't tell me sellers were in control. Again, look at the wick. My God, I've been talking about wicks a lot this morning, but look at that wick. That is buying pressure. So we had a H1 structure break, and then price, yeah, carried on up, guys. Okay, it has come back down. Sellers have entered the market again. So yeah, this is still potentially a trade idea for today, but yesterday, guys, because of this break in structure, we just couldn't get into this pair, guys. All right, so yeah, no trade on euro pound, but yeah, we had a good trade on pound Swiss franc. All right, guys, so those were the 3 trades from yesterday. Let's take a look at today's trades now. All right, if you enjoyed the recap, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and also smash the like button. Yeah, come join us. Much appreciated. Right, so before we start, the trade ideas for today, 3 things. The Discord channel, it will make you happy. Join it. We've also got some interesting VIP things coming soon as well. So join Discord, guys. Secondly, don't forget our live stream tomorrow and every Wednesday, 6:30 a.m. London GMT. Come on, ask as many questions as you like, guys. I know it's a bit early, but get up early and join us. Thirdly, guys, if you would like to be mentored one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and I will send you the details. Places are filling up quick, guys. So yeah, get it over to me if you are interested. All the information for all of these things are in the video description. Right, finished all that business. First, Tuesday. It's Tuesday, the 24th of January, and we have got 3 trade ideas for today. But before I start, let's just look at a couple of interesting things. So you remember we were looking at the US dollar pairs? Yeah, we was wondering, will the euro US dollar break its last highs? And the answer is no. Yeah, this wick closed back into these highs here. Okay, so euro US dollar didn't break to the upside. We're still not looking for buys here. Yeah, it hasn't broken these highs or out of this grey zone. Yeah, again, guys, I remember showing you yesterday. So let's look at a few. Pound US dollar. Yeah, so let's take a quick look at this. Again, this is the day chart. We've had a bit of a bearish reaction here at these highs. Okay, so yeah, it's a doji though, guys. Sellers are still not in control here, but sellers have entered the market. Yeah, I wouldn't start shorting off of this doji, but like I say, it just tells me that sellers are back. Sellers are entering this market. Okay, but we've also got buyers on the day chart. Might see a bit of indecision for a few days, guys, even weeks. Let's look at another one. New Zealand US dollar. Yeah, again, yeah, although we've had a bullish day yesterday, yeah, these highs still haven't been broken. All right, so again, no trades on any of the US dollar majors for me. If anything, I'm looking to short these pairs. Okay, if these highs hold, get my teeth in. All right, so I wanted to show you that on the US dollar pairs. What else is also interesting? Yeah, yen pairs. So this is New Zealand yen. I just picked the closest one. They're back at these interesting levels in here, guys. All right. Again, I'm not going to start shorting them. Do you know why? Because look at this bullish candle. Yeah, I do not fancy shorting a candle like that. Yeah, if we get a bit of a reaction in here, then potentially to the downside, or if price pushes up out of this grey zone, we have room to the upside. But yen pairs are at interesting levels. Yeah, this is New Zealand yen. Let's look at a different one. It will be the same scenario. Pound yen. Yeah, we are in one of our grey zones. Okay. Yeah. But again, I'm not willing to short this bullish candle. Yeah, buyers are in full control here. Buyers. Read the candlesticks, guys. Yeah, buyers are in control here. Although we are at a very interesting level. Yeah, if buyers start entering this market and pushing it back down, okay, let's short it. If they don't and buyers start pushing through these last highs here, then let's buy it. Yeah, let the market tell you what it wants to do. Yeah, you should almost not be thinking, will the market do this? Will the market do that? It's telling you what it's doing. All right, it tells you every day, gives you information every day. Every daily candle, every hourly candle, H4 candle gives you new information. All right, so read it. It's like a book. Read the book and you will have an idea of what's going on. Okay, so let's start though with our first trade idea. And it is this, it is euro against the Canadian dollar. Okay, guys, so as you know, because we've been looking at this for a while, this is the weekly chart, guys. All right, and this weekly area has been reacted many times, and in this grey zone, price has been reacting again on the weekly chart. Okay, we zoom in, you can see, yeah, we had a rejection wick last week, and this high hasn't been taken out. Okay, so potentially we still have a bit of room to the downside. Because also, guys, yeah, it's very overbought, this pair. Yeah, it's very overbought. Look how far away it is from this, my moving average 20. I don't use oscillators to tell me if something is overbought or oversold. I read the chart and also how far price is away from my moving average 20. All right, so that's what we're seeing on the weekly chart. Let's drop down to the day chart now. And yeah, we've had a couple of days of bearish candles reacting at these last highs. Okay, so sellers are taking control of this market. Let me zoom in a little bit, guys. You can see that. Yeah, sellers have started to enter the market. Look at this wick. Sellers are taking control of the market. Buyers tried to push this candle back up, but then it was rejected by sellers. Yeah, look at all the information these candles are telling me. All right, so I think sellers are in control and we can push this back down to potentially this last low. Yeah, this 450 psychological level, or even back down to these lows. Okay, so that's what we're seeing on the day chart. If we drop down to the H1 chart now, what do I want to see? Well, there's a couple of things that can happen, guys. So we've got an aggressive trade and then we've got a less aggressive trade. All right, so price could come back all the way back up here and test these highs. This is why I've done this grey zone here. Price comes here, then it reacts. We get a bearish reaction. We can then take price back down to here. This is where I would close 80% and then let 20% roll. Okay, so yeah, that would be the first trade idea. That's aggressive. Less aggressive would be this, guys, that we get a break of these lows, and then we get a retrace, okay, and then we can start taking price back down to here. Because it just gives me more confirmation that structure has broken. Yeah, sellers are pushing it lower and lower. That's why it's less risky. If we also look at the H4 chart, guys, you can see that we have had a break in structure as well. So this gives us more confidence. Price was coming up. This is the last higher low. Then we got lower highs, got a break of this, lower lows. Yeah, price come back up, tested this high again, and then it's come back down to this low. But even H4 structure for me is in a downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs. All right. If I go back to the H1 chart now. So when I see this, guys, yeah, when I see a break of this low, the question is, will it retrace and where will it retrace to? Yeah. And the answer is we don't know. Yeah. But we've had a break of these lows. So again, once we have a candle break these lows, we could enter straight away. Yeah. It's more aggressive, but you could. But I would enter only 50% of my normal trade size. Yeah. Okay. So I would, if we got a candle that looked like this, guys, excuse my drawing. Okay. But imagine this is a red candle. I would enter 50% here. Okay. I'm happy to do that. I'm not going to put the whole trade size because the problem with entering now is the fact that you don't know where to hide your stop. This is the problem you have if you enter here. Because where do you put it here? Do you put it above here? Or do you even put it above here? I would argue the last swing high is here. So you would have to put your stop up here. Okay, but you can trade that. And then if we get a bit more of a retrace, say to here, I would enter my next 50% of the trade. Okay. All right. Once price has, told me that it wants to come lower. All right. So you can trade it like that. That's aggressive. The less aggressive way is we get a break. Yeah. Perhaps it doesn't retrace. Perhaps it doesn't retrace and it comes all the way down and you miss the trade. And you're thinking, oh, you got fear of missing out, FOMO. You're like, I wish I got in on this trade. Don't worry. There'll be another trade in an hour, 3 hours, 4 hours. You will have another trade. Okay. But I'm going to say 8 times out of 10, once you get a break, it will retrace. Will it retrace to here? I don't know. Will it retrace to here? I don't know. Will it retrace to here? I don't know. But what I do know is structure and candles. So let's say price, I'm just going to pick out a random point. Okay, let's say price retraces to here. Okay, we're then looking for a bearish candle. Yeah, we're looking for a bearish candlestick pattern or just a candle that tells me sellers are in control on the H1. Okay, so this could be an indication that this is where price wants to retrace to. Or we could use M15 structure. Yeah, go down to the lower time frame. Once you get your strong H1 candle, then start looking at the M15 and see if that's breaking down. So then you've got 2 pieces of confluence. You've got a bearish candle that tells you sellers are in control, and you've got an M15 structure breakdown. You've got 2 pieces of confluence that is telling you this is where price wants to retrace to. It doesn't want to go any higher. Then we can start trading here, put our stop above here. And then you can see we can have tighter stops. And then we can take price lower. Okay, guys, again, I talk about all of this in my mentorship program. So if you're interested, drop us an email. All right, but that's what we need to do. We need to look for clues, gather reasons to short this pair. All right, but yeah, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking to short Euro Canadian dollar, guys. Next one is this. These are deja vu, guys, and these are highly correlated, but Euro Pound. All right, guys, you know why we're shorting this. I don't have to keep showing you this, but I'm going to in case you're new to the channel. Yeah, we're in a range. Okay, and price has been going from this grey zone back up to this grey zone, back up to this grey zone, and now it's breaking down, so we could perhaps come back down to this grey zone. Yeah, we are in a range, guys. Let me make this a bit bigger. Yeah, we're in a range. Yeah, from this grey zone to this grey zone. However, structurally, since coming up and hitting this, the top of the range, yeah, price has broken down. We've got lower lows. Yeah, we've got lower lows. So price is breaking down, guys. The idea is just to come from one of our grey zones, potentially, yeah, to this level, or this level. Okay. Yeah, so that's what we're looking for. We're looking for shorts for all of those reasons. And again, look at the candlesticks. If you don't look at the candlesticks, guys, I'm going to set my editor on you. And he is a crazy man. All right. So, yeah, sellers, still sellers, sellers. Yeah, all of these wicks are telling me sellers. All right. So let's drop down to the H1 and look for our where we're going to enter. So again, we've got two options, guys. All right. So price could come back up to this last high. If it breaks this high, not interested. But if this high holds and we get a bearish reaction, we can then take price back down to here. This is where I would close 80%. That's how I roll. And then I would let 20% run. Okay, back down to these lows over here. Okay, so that's the first trade idea. The first way of trading this, should I say. Second one would be this, guys, yeah? This grey zone has proven to be important. We've got reaction here, and it's been reacting here. So what we could see is a break, retest. Again, I don't know where price is going to retrace to. Look for clues, all right? But we get a retrace, a break, retrace, look for clues, then look for, yeah, bearish reaction, M15 structure break, and then we can start taking price back down to here. So here, or a structure break, or not even a structure, a break of this grey zone, and then we can come lower. All right, guys, so that's how we're looking to trade euro pound. And the final trade idea, before I give you the last trade idea, guys, if you're enjoying this, these trade ideas and would like to receive them every single day, then come join us. Subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and smash the like button, guys. Yeah, come join us. Final trade idea is this: pound against the Swiss franc. Obviously highly correlated with euro pound. I know I keep saying this, but it is. So it's no surprise we find this in a range. Yeah, price grey zone, potentially grey zone. All right. And again, we're in a range, but we're also in an uptrend. Yeah. Price came down clearly in the downtrend, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, kept testing this high and then broke. Okay. Yeah, once this high here was broke, these lower highs were broken, we're in an uptrend. We've got higher highs. Then price come back down. What was once resistance becomes support. This is a beautiful, 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 beautiful pattern in the markets. Yeah, if you just trade this pattern, you will make money. Yeah, what was once resistance becomes support. Enter here. Yeah, it's a great, great pattern to trade. All right, and we're in an uptrend. And we've still got room to this grey zone. All right, I know we've got this, yesterday's candle was a doji. I appreciate that, but sellers are not coming into the market. And look at this candle here, the one before the doji. Buyers are in complete control. Yeah. Yeah, so buyers are still in control of this market, regardless of this doji. Is still bullish. Yeah, still has a green body. So I still think we have room from one of our grey zones back up to here. Okay, so let's look at the H1 now and see what we want, see how we're going to trade this pair. So remember, the day and the weekly chart give you your direction. This is why you're shorting, why you're buying, why you're staying the hell out. And then we drop down to the lower time frame, guys, to really pinpoint our entries. Okay, so again, what am I looking at, guys? I've got two possible entries. Price comes back down to this grey zone here, perhaps tests these last lows. We get a bullish reaction. Yeah, we can then start buying this pair. I would close 80% at these last highs. Yeah, these last highs, and then I'd let 20% run. Okay, so yeah, we can start buying from here if we get a reaction. The second one would be this, guys, the old faithful, yeah, where what was once resistance, when it breaks, we get a retest, it now becomes support. Yeah, we get a bullish reaction. We can then start buying from here as well. All right, guys. So yeah, pound Swiss franc, we're looking to buy this pair. All right, guys. So yeah, they're the 3 trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. Okay, guys, so news for Tuesday, the 24th of January. The sun is just beaming in my face now. You can see that China is still on holiday, the lucky Whatsits. Yeah, so, yeah, Chinese New Year. Enjoy that. But news for us, guys, what are we interested in? Today at 8:30 London GMT, we're looking at German manufacturing PMI coming out of the Euro. This is the first 3-star rating at 8:30. At 9:30, we got 3 pieces of PMI data coming out of the UK, so must be aware of this. This is coming out at 9:30 London GMT. This could really move the pound, 3-star ratings. At 9:45, we've got the head of the ECB speaking. So when she speaks, she can really move the markets, guys. They're at 9:45. If we carry on down, as you can see, there's only one more piece of news that we're interested in, and it's this. At 9:45, we've got CPI coming out of New Zealand, guys. And if you're still up and trading by then, you must be aware of this. It's CPI data, guys. And as we know, CPI has made the markets go mental. All right, guys. So, yeah, that's the news for today. If you've enjoyed the vid, please subscribe, like, and share with your friends. I hope you have a wonderful trading day, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.